Man, why ain't nobody told me this, dog? I've been living in Florida my whole life, and I did not know that the Florida Keys was made up over 800 keys. So I Googled it as I'm doing a little research, and it says it's possibly over 1,000 keys that makes up the Florida Keys. Let's get into it. So let's go to the headlines, okay? All right, in the region known as the Florida Keys, there are 800 keys in total, and they stretch over 180 miles. There are 42 bridges connecting all the Florida Key islands, okay? The longest bridge is 7 Mile Bridge, which is 35,716 feet. And it connects the mainland to Florida to the Florida Keys. Now, as I was doing the research, the shortest bridge is only 37 feet. That's pretty cool. All right, so I had to do a lot of research on the Florida Keys, and I'm sorry from being in Florida, but this is the 7 Mile Bridge, well, at least a part of it. Now, I need people that's from the Keys to get in these comments, and I need help on this next little thing, right? So they had a $77 million upgrade budget on this bridge, right? They spent $41 million on this bridge, okay? And the reason they had to do upgrades because they shut the bridge down because the pillars at the bottom of the bridge were the original pillars from when they first built the bridge back in 1933 or something like that. Okay, now, for the people that live in the Keys, how did they shut this bridge down and people were still able to go back and forth? I need the answers in the comments. Now, look, I done did so much research on the Keys in the last 24 hours, it's ridiculous. Now, I don't know if I'm saying this right, okay? But this is what I read. I read that the Keys had more bars per capita than anywhere else in the United States. I think somewhere else close was like New York or something like that. But they got basically, they drank a lot here, okay? But apparently there's a famous bar here that I really want to go to. And y'all check this out. All right, so Sloppy Joe's is well known in the Keys. Apparently, this is one of the most famous bars in Key West. There's a little history behind it. When they first opened it up after the Prohibition, it was called like the Blind Pig or something. And then they changed it to something else. And then it opened up as Sloppy Joe's, what we know it today. But a lot of people come to Key West just to come to this bar. And if I ever go to Key West, I will be at this bar. Now, y'all might think people from Florida are a little bit wacky, but this why we say, like, the people in the Keys crazy. First off, the Keys ain't nothing but islands, okay? And when hurricanes come, they do not care. Look at this, bro taking a selfie, and it's a wave hitting. I'm sure he got hit, but this why I say, sometimes the Keys, they kind of act like their own country.